Alright, guys. Sit back because today's probably going to be a long rant. And before I get this rant started, if you want to go out into the world and randomly catch things while being a fucking nuisance to people, go be an animal catcher, alright? Go be an animal catcher like Ice Cube's dad in Friday. Alright, so saying that, a lot of you may already see the title. You may be catching hints from what I just said. Today, I'm going to be talking about this new fad that is Pokemon Go. This new app where it finally gets all the Pokemon fans into the little Poke world. We go out, you catch some Pokemon here and there. You catch some shitty Zubats that no one likes. If you like Zubats, you're a little asshole. I believe technology has done more good than bad in this world. But technology isn't the problem. The problem is people are stupid. So if you thought texting made people like zombies, because I see posts everywhere where like the zombie apocalypse has happened. Look, people are texting and walking around. You have clearly not seen the Pokemon Go. Just, oh my god, these freaking like middle schoolers and high schoolers up to like 30 and 40-year-olds just wandering around the fucking world about to get hit by cars like they don't even fucking care because they got this little zigzagoon that they gotta catch. And yeah, I've indulged in like 5 minutes of this game, and I don't, like I said, I don't hate Pokemon Go. It might seem like in the title I'm about to shit on the game. Nothing wrong with Pokemon Go. Puts people in the world that they've wanted to be in forever. I think we've all talked about how we've wanted, you know, everyone who grew up at least with Pokemon talked about how they wanted to be a part of that world, how they wanted to go out, catch Pokemons. Everybody wanted a Poliwag. We all wanted a little Pokemon, you know. Everybody loved the cute little Pikachu. Everybody's Team Squirtle, am I right? Fuck you, Team Bulbasaurs. But the problem isn't the game, like I said, it was the people. And I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do with your life, as long as it doesn't inconvenience me. Yes, that sounds selfish, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't care what you do, as long as it doesn't inconvenience me or hurt people. As long as it doesn't hurt people or inconvenience me, I don't care. You could jack off the gerbils, as long as it wasn't my gerbil. I honestly just wouldn't give a fuck. If someone was like, yeah, dude, someone came over and they jacked off my gerbil, I'd be like, dude, oh shit, that's fucked up. Well, at least it wasn't my gerbil. So, after saying that and exposing how kind of selfish I am, I didn't care about Pokemon Go. It's been out for 3 days now. I didn't care about it until it became kind of a nuisance for me, and I saw some dumb shit, just some dumb shit. It became an inconvenience me. All right, so I'm a big dude. I've been trying to lose weight, so I've been hitting up the track, and this track is at the Vietnam Memorial here in Mississippi in the Gulf Coast. So it's southern Mississippi. Southern Mississippi. Fucking people can't drive. It's southern Mississippi, and also my mom comes with me. Fuck you. My mom comes with me because she just broke her ankle, so she's been walking to kind of, you know, get it the way it used to be, get it back to its old ankle self, which I would assume a 40-year-old ankle is shitty anyways, but whatever. So to get her ankle back to shitty status, she walks around the track. I jog the track because I'm trying to drop about 20 pounds. And this track is a very popular track amongst the older people, you know, especially at night when it's all cooled down for summer. So I'd rather go for my own self-esteem. I'd rather go and out jog the old people, because you know, if I go out in like the morning when all the younger people are out there and I look like and I'm the fattest of the bunch, you know, it'll hurt my self-esteem. I can't have that happen. So I go out with the old people and I jog a couple of laps around, a couple of miles. Well, yesterday, last night, I start jogging like usual, like the usual night. There are a bunch of old people there jogging. Bunch of old people jogging, having a good time, losing a couple pounds, you know, trying to cure their whatever they got. You know, old people always got something. And this was around, I'd say 7:30 at the latest. I think I was on probably my third lap. I usually do about 10. And all right, sorry, my madre just called me. So where was I? All right, yeah, I was running. I was on like what I say? What was it? 4th or 5th lap? It was around 7:30. This is all true, by the way. I'm not making this up to, like, you know, say teenagers are awful or anything. But jogging, and you know, you see a few teenagers pop up here and there, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That happens on occasion. They come and they jog track. It's usually like girls from the softball team down at the high school that I used to go to, or you know, guys that just, you know, they want to get in shape, or girls that just want to get in shape. But then something crazy happens. Like 5 van loads of just hormonal, not knowing what to do with their dick middle schoolers just come in like 5 vans. And first of all, I was like, all right, you know, first, how did these middle schoolers get vans? Like, they look 12. I don't know if they, I'm sure they were just people that looked younger than what they were. I'm gonna keep calling them middle schoolers, because I swear, dude, they were like 5'5", and they had the cutest little baby faces, and they were and I was like, there's no way all these kids are about to come and jog. These kids are up to no good. If you see about 3, 4, 5 van loads, like teenagers, good shit's not about to go down. But I've got the heart of a lion, so I'm still jogging the laps. Since all these teenagers are coming, it's pissing off the old people, because I don't know if you've heard this, old people hate teenagers. I don't know if you ever heard that stereotype, but it's fucking true. And these old people start single-handedly leaving, and I'm talking about old people who would come and they would do 1 lap and they would leave just because they were getting annoyed. And you know, at first they were just walking in, and they were just sitting there in a group, standing by the you know, the exercise equipment at the park. The exercise equipment with little pull-up bars and a little push-up stand you can do little push-ups, you can do some pull-ups, you know, you can get your marine body that you've always dreamed of at this little exercise. And they were all just sitting there on their phones, you know, I'm used to that, everyone just texting each other instead of talking. That's totally fine. Then they all, like, one after another, start getting up and just wandering around this Vietnam Memorial. And they're just wandering and looking at their phones. And, you know, whatever, maybe they're checking out the memorial. But then, I'm still jogging. And this track, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it goes counterclockwise, and on Tuesdays, Thursdays, it goes the other way. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the other days, it goes the other way. Sorry, Denise, you're not getting any poon tonight. It goes the other way. So on that day, we were running the track, like, clockwise. And these motherfuckers, since they couldn't tell, they were on their phones, they were going the wrong way. They were going counterclockwise. Maybe they just didn't know. People usually do it. Usually not in gangs of 40, so I was fine with that. So literally, I'm just jogging still. Jogging, jamming out to my tunes, you know, every now and then I pull out my phone. And this group of people are literally standing there, and there's this one dude, and I'm about to jog up right next to him, and I'm hoping they will move. I'm like really sincerely hoping that they will just leave and move before I have to jog around them, and basically inconvenience me and have to jog around them. So I'm jogging, and they are just not moving. They are a brick wall. They are a force to be reckoned with. They're not moving. So I jog around them, and as I'm jogging around them, I hear them say they're about to catch this certain Pokemon. I can't recall what it was. I can't even remember if they said what Pokemon it was. I was just so mad at the fact that they didn't move. I was like, nah, you're not about to catch a Pokemon, man. Nigga, you're about to catch these hands. Fuck that Zubat you about to catch. You about to catch these motherfucking hands. If it even was a Zubat, like I said, Zubats are shitty fucking Pokemon. If you're inconveniencing me to catch a Zubat, I already hate you. Like, don't even ever try to talk to me if you're gonna inconvenience me to catch a Zubat. So they're just standing lollygagging on the track, just sitting there. They're making me jog around them. You know what? I can deal with that. I'm not gonna be a little baby about it. But then, like I said, this is a Vietnam memorial. All right, they're wandering around, stepping on memorials, and some of these kids had their dogs. All right, and that's fine. You take your dog out for a walk. Maybe your dog wants to pay his respects to past troops in the military. Maybe your dog's a hardcore American. Maybe it's like an American dog. But these kids didn't have like a leash for their dog, so they would just let the dog wander around. It was a weenie dog. So maybe they're easy to train or something. I don't know. And get off. No, fuck you, dude. I want this. And they were, and I guess the dog was trained, so they're not mad at it. Fine, you know, I'm not scared of weenie dogs. I'm not scared that a fucking, you know, a ravish weenie dog's about to come and rip my jugular out of my throat. I'm not afraid of that. So you know what? Let your weenie dog walk freely. That's fine, you know. And so, you know, there's a rule nowadays. I don't know how it was, you know, 2 days ago or the days before Pokemon Go. But before Pokemon Go, there was a rule. If your dog shits, especially on like a Vietnam memorial, like literally where there were pictures of past vets, like, well, I guess they're still vets, they're just, you know, deceased. Pictures of like vets, he just shitting right in front of it. Like, and you know, there used to be a rule that you had to pick that up. That if your dog is just shitting in the face of past veterans that have died, like, so your dog can shit wherever it wants, or so you can allow your dog to shit where it wants. I mean, I guess if they didn't fight, the dog could still shit where it wanted. But so you could choose where your dog shits, so you would have to pick it up, you know, out of respect. Well, because these kids never could look up from their phones and could never just stop for 1 second to just stop worrying about catching Pokemon, they didn't realize it. They didn't realize it. They were too worried about everything, about the Poliwags. I'm only gonna say 4 or 5 Pokemon this episode: Zubats and Poliwags and Squirtles. That's the only Pokemon I'll talk about. So you know I'm not well versed in the Pokemon Society. But all I know is, you know, I only watched Gen 1, and out of every Pokemon in that generation, I don't know if you should value them more than your dog's shit on a Vietnam memorial. That's all I'm saying. Pick up your dog shit. And, you know, that's not Pokemon Go's fault. Oh. He could have been a shitty person. He may not have picked it up anyways. There's shitty people out there. And there's shitty people going to be shitty people before Pokemon Go. And there's going to be shitty people after Pokemon Go. Because I guarantee you this shit's only going to last about 4 or 5 weeks at the most. Hopefully. So I'm jogging. So again, I'm jogging. I have to be on like my 8th out of 10th lap by now. And this whole Vietnam Memorial has been encompassed by these not knowing what to do with their dick teenagers. And not only that, some of them did know what to do with their dick. They were walking around and they had women with them. They had their little babies with them. They were like, yeah, you know. And I'm just wondering, man, because for me, you know, it was never easy, you know, to ask a woman out on a date. It was never easy. I had to take days to build up the courage to ask a girl to a movie. It had to be days. And there's these little niggas out there today that literally can just be like, pull out their phone, hey yo, you wanna catch some Pokemans with me? You wanna catch some Pokemans with me, baby? Tonight, 8 o'clock, Vietnam Memorial Track will inconvenience Kinky Armadillo. We'll make him feel shitty for coming out losing weight because we're just sitting around catching Pokemon. And, you know, that's cool, dude. If you want to bring your girl out, you know, catch some Pokemon, dude, that's all you. That's all you. I'm just saying, ladies, if your man's idea for a date is going out and catching fake, like, just non-existent, like, if Pokemon was real, yeah, dude, hell yeah, we'd be out there. I'd be like, fuck yeah, baby, we're gonna go out there and catch some Pokemon. But these are virtual fucking Pokemon that don't matter. And they will never matter. Like, I'm sure some people will get famous for Pokemon Go, but they will never matter. And that's just sad, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous of the whole situation, that I used to have to build up the courage to be like, hey, do you want to not only go to the movies with me, but awkwardly sit in the car with my mother for about the 30-minute drive it takes to get to the movie theater? Because back then I couldn't drive. You know, back then you couldn't drive, so you gotta drive with Madre. Even in high school, I think, for about 3 years. I didn't drive till senior year. So yeah, you know, for 3 years. And these kids are just like, yeah, bitch, hop in my whip and we go catch the Pokemans. I'm like, what the fuck? No, come on, man. The struggle for me. Oh, damn, I wish I had the Pokemons. Now I love the Pokemon Go. But, like I said before in the video, I honestly don't care if it doesn't inconvenience me. And the fact that these people were just wandering around the track, while basically I'm going to sum it all up in right here. While all these people, like, it's fine if you don't want to look up from your phone and realize there's a real world around you and realize there's real important stuff going around you, that you have friends around you that care about you and want to talk to you, and you'd rather just sit there and catch Pokemon. I understand how if you don't want to deal with your social anxiety or your social phobia and you just want to sit on your phone and you know, play Pokemon, you'd rather not deal with it. It's an easier outlet. That's fine, dude. Deal with it however you want. And I know I'm making a lot of assumptions and I'm sounding very angry at people with social phobias and shit. No, I'm not, because I've dealt with one before. I mean, what teenager nowadays hasn't? Like I said, I'm 19. So what teenager that grew up in the thousands hasn't been diagnosed with a social fucking phobia, alright? There's 1,000 of them. Almost everyone has one. So, you know, if that's your outlet, if that's your way to deal with it, I guess, go ahead and do it. If that's easier than, you know, you just really don't want to talk to people, go out and do it. But do it in your own fucking neighborhood or around your own house. Don't come out to a public place. And I love how I'm saying it's public, but I'm shunning you for coming to it. Just don't come out to a public place and inconvenience other people. Make old people leave. You're making these old people leave, which, you know, respect your elders at that. Unless they're not respecting you. If the elders aren't respecting you, disrespect the shit out of them. I don't play that shit. If someone's not respecting you, you don't have to respect them back. It's just that way, son. But, you know, if they haven't done anything to you, you know, don't do anything like that to them. And basically, just make them rage quit in real life. This isn't a video game, folks. These old people running at the track, and these youngsters were just getting in their way, wandering on the track, going in the wrong direction, bumping into people, letting their dog shit all over the fucking memorial, and basically just disgusting these old people so much, these elders, that they just get pissed off and leave. And you could see the anger in their eyes. You could see, and they just dipped out. They dipped out in their station wagons or whatever the old people drive nowadays. And that's just my problem. I mean, I didn't leave. Like I said, I had to get that work in, but they didn't piss me off that much to where I left. But it annoyed me, man, that I had to basically adapt for these people.